I garden here in Atlanta, which is a zone 8A, but that's not warm enough to grow citrus outside in the ground, but you definitely can grow citrus in containers, and it's not all that hard. Today, I'm not gonna talk about how to grow citrus in containers. I have another video up here that I linked. It's all you need to know. It's a quickie. This video, I wanna focus on what I regret buying and what I would 100% buy again. Right now, I know I look like I'm in a citrus jungle and I've staged all my citrus around me. Normally, I kind of look like I'm in a citrus junkyard. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there is a thing as having too many citrus plants. While growing citrus in containers are super easy, during the winter when you're bringing them in and out and in and out, I would say it's a bit of a hassle. If you have a sunroom or a really great sunny window that gets lots and lots of sun even during the winter, disregard this advice. Feel free to load up those areas with as much citrus as your little heart desires and you have space for. If you're like me and you have limited space and you're bringing your containers in and out, you are going to wish that you downsized your collection and focused on the citrus that's really worth growing. First up in the giving away category is this beautiful Buddha hand. It's a super cool citrus. It's great for things like limoncello. It's basically all rind and all pith, the white part. It's all the white part and no fruits. You can't juice a Buddha hand. You can make it to use like candied lemon, but it would be candy Buddha finger. But honestly, I'm busy. So having something that makes me need to do extra things to make it edible and delicious is kind of something I'm not interested in growing right now. If I was retired and had a lot more time, you betcha, I would grow all the random citrus varieties. But I would say know yourself. If you don't want to fuss with things after harvesting, then maybe getting something like a Buddha hand doesn't actually make sense for you. On the other hand, this is kumquat. And more specifically, it's a nagami kumquat. And if you've tried kumquat from the store and you're like, oh, what sour little nuggets, this variety is a sweeter one. My littlest is obsessed with them. She calls them candies. This is her favorite tree, and it's my favorite tree, especially if you're a beginner citrus grower, because one, these are sweet and delicious and you can eat them off the tree and you don't have to do any sort of preparation and enjoy them. And two, this tree doesn't seem to get any sort of diseases. It doesn't really get issues. I have had it for 7 years now, maybe 8. I've had it for a long time and it's never given me any problems. It's my easiest low maintenance citrus tree just because it doesn't seem to be as prone to disease. And so I would say beginner citrus growers, if you just want to get one, start with the nagami kumquat because it's sweeter than what you get in the store. You'll enjoy it and it won't give you any issues. My next advice is to stick to one type of lemon. So I have a Meyer lemon right here, and then I also have a Eureka lemon right here. Are these supposed to be sweeter? Sure. Does it still taste like a lemon? Yes. You really don't need two different types of lemon. And this is coming from somebody that treats plants like Pokemon cards. I love to collect them all, but truly my unsophisticated palate cannot tell the difference between a Meyer lemon and a Eureka lemon. This one's a really fun one because the leaves are variegated. The unripened fruit is also striped. And then the inside flesh is a little bit pinky. If you want a cool tree that looks very interesting and has a pinkish type tint to the fruit, Eureka lemon. But I will say this one is my diva. I do have to spray and treat it from time to time from little bugs and things that it'll pick up. I don't know if it's the variegation. I don't know what. It's a diva. She's beautiful, but no, she's a little bit more work. A Meyer lemon is in the category of things that I don't do anything to, and it is just fine. So it's really up to you. To me, they taste about the same. You use them the same culinarily, if that's the word. Less fussy, more fussy, but she's really pretty. You choose the level of maintenance that you would like to do, but you definitely don't need both. Next up is grapefruit. This is a pink frost grapefruit. It is a UGA bred variety. It is cold tolerant, which is very important if you're a forgetful, neglectful gardener like me. If there are a couple of nights where you forget to bring it in and it dips below freezing, it will bounce back for you and do really well. I'm on the fence about this. I think if you really, really love grapefruits and you're not picky about the variety of grapefruit that you pick up at the store, I only buy grapefruit when they're in season, and I only buy like the ruby red grapefruit, and I just find they're a little sweeter. These are just not that sweet for me, and being somebody that leans towards the sweet side of things, I could juice it and add sugar. I can cut this in half and add sugar. That's okay, but it's just, I wanted the ruby red grapefruit that you get at the store. I think they're tastier. This is okay. People ask about this all the time. So if you want like a vein plant that people are like, oh, what's that? You can say it's a grapefruit. But other than that, if I was to go to the store and look for citrus, knowing what I know now, I wouldn't pick this up. But that's because my palate doesn't actually like grapefruits. So you have to know yourself. That's my opinion. Don't come for me in the comments. But this is one that I wouldn't buy again. This super sad baby is a Calamondin. I feel like I'm going to get a lot of slack for this in the comments, but this falls in the category of lemon to me. If it's sour and it's citrusy, I just automatically, it goes lemon. It's a lemon, which Meyer lemon, the Eureka lemon, this just smaller lemon. I don't need this many things that taste like lemon. As you can tell, notably missing a lime, and this is somebody that consumes a fair number, of course in moderation, of mojitos and margaritas. So clearly I need to swap out a few of these, basically a lemon for a lime. Unfortunately, Calamondin, to me and my American taste buds, falls into the category of basically a lemon, and I don't need more basically a lemon plants. And I want to end this on a high note because I do have a new favorite citrus variety. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any fruit on it. It is a cold, hardy satsuma mandarin variety. It is so sweet and so good. But even though it's cold hardy, because the fruit ripens over the fall and winter, it's not cold hardy enough that it doesn't lose all of its fruit during the winter. I have it planted outside in the ground, so I'll insert a few clips of it. It looks a little sad. This year I'm digging it up, moving it to a container because I need those fruits again. They're so sweet. They're so good. I would 100% recommend it. I'd even buy another one. It's that good. I like things that lean sweet, so you know that about me. If you're also like that, get a satsuma mandarin orange. They're so good. I hope this quickie chat of like what I'd buy again or what I regret buying helps you if you're in the market and you're trying to select citrus varieties. Definitely know thyself. Know how much work you want to put into things. If you want to make citrusy type gifts, just be aware of your preferences and select accordingly. I'll see you in the next video.